eu sinto amor quando a saudade aperta.
Welcome to another edition of the classic ball python morphs. On today's episode, I'm gonna show you my Pastel Leopard Het clown. The pastel gene is from Mr. Graziani in '97, although World of Ball Pythons has Nerd, Kevin McCurley from Nerd reference to it. The clown gene was brought by VPI in 1999, so 20 years ago, and the leopard morph was discovered by Pete Cole. It came on a pied on the early 2000s, and then they eventually separated it. So, as we can see, it's a very strong influence in terms of pattern of the pastel and the leopard. So you guys can see here the alien heads of the pastel. They are like funky alien heads. That's what the leopard morph does. It disrupts the pattern, and in terms of color, the pastel gives it that nice yellow. Although she's already around 2 years old, she's weighing a little bit over 1800 grams, and as I find, the yellows on her body, they are dulling out. When she came to me like 8 months ago, she was much brighter. She was golden, and now it's getting these bronze tones on her alien heads. The leopard morph on itself, it's a pretty morph with dark colors, and the pastel brings what I consider beautiful, brings more these yellow tones to it, and blushing on top. Sometimes the leopards have a straighter line, uninterrupted line. This one is fairly good, and also the pastel, I think, and the leopard, they present fairly white belly on the snake with some marks on the side, the pattern trying to break through. And in terms of head, come on, cooperate. You can see the blushing on the head, characteristic of the influence of the pastel morph. She has greenish yellow eyes, no, yellowish greenish, yep, and dark nose, white on the bottom part of her mouth. And it's pretty cool how the eye stripe does not connect to the pattern on the back of her head, and it seems like she has a tear. She's like crying on this side as well. She's like crying, but no, that's just pattern. It's a pretty straight dark line and yellow line on the head. Regarding the third morph, which is a recessive, she is Het for clown. The influence of Het clown, as I am learning, it brightens up the color of the snake. So even if you guys have a hat, it still makes the colors pop out, and it can be pretty cool. And what I am finding is that either the pastel or the leopard, they have clear tail. They have a yellow or clear whitish tail here at the bottom, and I think that the Het for clown influence brings these dark spots. I don't hear many people talking about this in terms of markers, so I will confirm in the future that this is in fact a marker for Het clown, not just the brightening of the color, the enhancing of the color, but as well these marks. My male is also Het clown, the male that is breathing to her, and he has the same markings. So as you can see from this camera angle here, the alien heads, they are pretty cool. This is a cool alien head here with a, I don't know, big nose and a little mouth. Then some of the patterns, some of the alien heads in the pattern, they just they're not double, they have a single keyhole. Let's find some other cool ones. This one is also funky. Okay, let's try and check the right side. Oh, this one, that's what I wanted to show you. The alien heads of the pastel, they are not clearly evident. The leopard morph is responsible for all this disruption. As I said, the pastel brings the color. It has a darker bronze, the bronze color on the top, on the side, and on the underside here, you can see the yellowish coming on the side, and eventually it gets white on the belly. Inside the alien heads, I do not observe as much those white lines as I see on other morphs, so that's an influence of the leopard morph. And in terms of neck pattern, as many others, it seems that the alien heads, they do not fuse as much as in some other morphs it happens, but they are pretty evident of what is to come on the rest of the body. I hope you have enjoyed this video about my pastel leopard het clown.